Hello and welcome to the Root Gospel Ministries. We're so glad you're here. I'm Josh and this is Sam.
Our mission includes spreading the gospel, cultivating fellowship, and pointing to Christ, all while incorporating the Word of God to help serve God, community, and the world.
Hey everybody, it is Josh here with the Root Gospel Ministries, and really excited to invite you guys to our summer format. So what's going to go on here is we're going to give the full-length message that is like interactive and involves discussion and all sorts of things here in person at Harbor Shores. And if you're able to make it in town and all of that, we would love to have you. And if you have any questions, of course, you can contact us on our website or through Instagram, or if you have our numbers, you can do that. So you guys are all welcome to come, of course, but for those of you that are unable to make it, we want to keep you up on what we're doing and what we're studying, and this will serve as a resource for those who were able to make it, maybe looking back on the week before, and we're thinking about playing these before every week's message, just to kind of recap what we went over the week before. So without further ado, I thought I'd tell you guys what we'll be talking about today. So the title of the message that we'll be giving is The Messianic Secret. And so, of course, this is a pretty complex theological concept. And so we're not going to get through all of it, but we're going to kind of unpack one part of it and talk about what that means for us. So we're going to start out, of course, with an intro, and then we're going to go into a list of miracles that Jesus performed throughout, like during his ministry. And the next thing is we're going to hit the main idea that the purpose of the miracles is to confirm the authenticity of Christ, that he truly is the Messiah. And so this is going to start shifting our focus from, how great these miracles are, what we might be able to receive, all the blessings that come, or the miracles that Jesus can do to knowing Christ. So we'll be looking at some verses such as John 12:37 and then Hebrews 2:1-4 that talk about how the purpose of miracles in Jesus' ministry was to confirm his authenticity as the Christ, as the Messiah, not to entertain or kind of to show off or for any other reason. It was to confirm his authenticity. Next, we'll look at how after some of these miracles, Jesus would say to his disciples or the audience, he would say, like, don't tell anybody about this. Like, keep this some sort of secret. This is where the idea of the Messianic Secret comes in. And so he tells these people not to talk about the miracles. And there are three main reasons why Jesus does this. It's if it could cause him to be crucified early, one way. It could cause too large of crowds to be drawn to him in another way. Or lastly, it would bring people to him for his miracles and for the blessings that come with being around Christ and all that, rather than knowing Christ himself. The point is that Jesus wants people to come to him because they want to know him, not because of what they can get from him, whether it's health, wealth, a happy lifestyle, whatever it is. He wants people to come because they want to know him. So we're going to talk about 4 different examples of this. All 4 of these come from Mark, but the Messianic Secret does not only come from Mark. It's also seen in Matthew and the other Gospels. So we'll read Mark 8:27-30, Mark 1:40-45, Mark 7:31-36, and Mark 5:39-43. And so then we're going to talk about what it means to know Christ, to truly know Christ. And what I have here written on my notes says, to know Christ is to be completely fulfilled and satisfied in him, to receive the Spirit and new life through him. To know Christ means to experience his glory and to glorify him, that he might be praised and others might know him, are the sole desires of our lives. And then we're going to finish up by looking at 1 John 4:7-10, what he says about knowing Christ and what it really means. And he kind of talks about the love aspect of it. And then we're going to move on to what Paul talks about knowing Christ, and that comes in Philippians 3:7-11. And he kind of talks about how the surpassing worth of knowing Christ. And then we're going to finish up with prayer. So that will be our message this week. And the main point, of course, is that we shouldn't come to Christ because of the good things that might be promised to us or whatever else. We should come to Christ because we want to know him. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the YouTube. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions or want to get in contact with us, you know where to find us. So thanks so much, guys. See you later.